The Queen's youngest son and favourite daughter-in-law have been quietly working hard in the background for a long time. Sophie has worked on issues like preventable blindness and supporting women in conflict zones and who are victims of sexual violence. Meanwhile, Edward has taken over from his father Prince Philip on the development around the Duke of Edinburgh Award, and is the patron of numerous arts and athletics charities. Now the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have stepped down as senior royals and moved to the US. The couple's work has garnered more attention. This has led many to back the narrative that the pair are stepping up and taking on more responsibility. However, it has been argued that they are not actually taking on any more work. They are simply being recognized for the work they were already doing. Pod Save the Queen is hosted by Ann Gripper and features Daily Mirror royal editor Russell Myers. The pair were discussing Sophie's wide-ranging interview with Naga Munchetty for BBC 5 Live. Mr. Myers acknowledged that many people are not happy with the way Sophie and Edward are being described in some discussions. He said, "I know some people are loath to, when we do say, stepping up, or that she is filling the Meghan-shaped void. And, of course, she has been doing the role for 20-odd years now. She has very, very diligently worked within these arenas herself, and sometimes they get picked up and sometimes they don't, unfortunately." And by her own admission, she had that interview with Stella magazine for the Daily Telegraph a couple of weeks ago. And they said, "Undoubtedly we will have more attention on our lives, and we're very comfortable with that. I mean, I wrote an opinion piece today saying essentially that we're pretty modest, both her and Edward, but more so focused on Sophie, very, very modestly getting on with the job, happy to have more attention on her because she's more comfortable in the role." Recently, Sophie's work has been getting a lot of traction. For example, her video conversation around menstruation and the menopause. Working with charities like Well-Being of Women and Positive Menopause, Sophie hopes to throw out the stigma associated with periods and make people more aware of what women go through with the menopause. She has also been speaking out on sexual violence, especially female victims of war crimes, something she has worked with the UN on for a number of years. In her interview with Ms. Munchetty, she discussed her work with the government's Preventing Sexual Violence in Conflict initiative. The Countess said, "Weapons get laid down at the end of war. But people who have been raped and tortured will carry that with them for the rest of their lives. And it doesn't go away because a peace accord has been signed." She said she sees no reason why these issues should not be taught in schools because it is a reality. She also said parents should discuss the issue of consent with their children. Sophie said, "I think the more conversations that take place, and the more confident girls and young women are to talk about these things and to call it out and to call out any kind of behavior they're not happy with, hopefully that might give them more confidence." In the same interview, Sophie also talked about Prince Philip and how the family are coping after his death. She said he has left a giant-sized hole in their lives and got quite choked up talking about her memories with him.